Hi Aries, welcome to your general scope for the week of April 10th, 2017. Now, before I begin, I want to share a little bit more about Mercury in retrograde. So if you're new and you're not aware of it, Mercury is a planet of communication. It goes retrograde from April 9th to May 3rd, and you can feel the effects 2 weeks before it starts and 2 weeks after it ends. And this is anything to do with communications. So computers go will act up and be a little funky. Cell phones acting up and getting a little funky. I've already experienced that this morning. And there's more domestic disputes, there's more arguments, fighting, more car accidents on the road. But another thing that I didn't put or add that with Mercury in retrograde in my other videos was that you don't want to sign contracts when Mercury is in retrograde, so April 9th to May 3rd. Things can go wrong if signing a contract. If you can't help it, then you can't help it, but sign a contract. But that goes from moving, starting a new job, getting high purchase, or anything like cars. I can go on and on, but anything that has to do with a contract, you want to kind of avoid and wait till after May 3rd. And do that then. So that's just a little tidbit I just wanted to add in there. Hopefully nothing like that is going on with you guys. Another thing I wanted to add, I'm sorry, I know you guys want me to kind of get started here, but another thing I wanted to add is with the Aries, I had a comment. The Aries general scopes, I had a comment, and this comment, and I think this person already unsubscribed, so the comment didn't bother me, but it was something that was overbearing for her, something that I do that was overbearing for her or him. I don't know. I think it was a her, but I don't know. And so she or he was wishing I couldn't read the whole thing because I think she unsubscribed and I couldn't read it, so it wasn't showing up in the comments, but it popped up, showing that I had a comment. And what else happened was, like I said, it didn't bother me, but it was something that I took as constructive criticism. And the only thing that bothered me was I couldn't respond to this person, and I wasn't going to be mean or anything. I was just going to thank this person for bringing it up, but like I said, I think that person already unsubscribed, and I couldn't respond. So that was the only thing that was bothering me, but the comment didn't bother me at all. So apparently something that I do is, and that's why I'm not going to go into detail about it, but it's something that I do that's overbearing for that person that really bothers that person. So like I said, I think that person is unsubscribed, and I'm not too worried about that, but just a little something I wanted to share with you guys. So let's just get started with you, shall we? So this is for the week of April 10th, 2017. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this week you do have a lot of you have 3 major arcanas, and that is great. So universe is trying to tell you something, not quite screaming at you yet, but is sorry, I'm trying to make this straight, but is trying to tell you something. So we start off with the Knight of Cups for the beginning of the week. Beautiful card, nice card to have. It's an emotional card, and it's a card of action. It's also a card of possible maybe a new beginning. No, I wouldn't say new beginning. If it is a person, it's someone you know that may reveal their emotions to you. Other than that, it could be a knight in shining armor. It could be a message that's coming to you that'll be emotional. Again, it's an action card. You could be moving forward or moving on emotionally from something as well. What else is going on with this card? It's a possibility that you could be giving someone or sending a message to someone and on an emotional level as well. It is an emotional card. Like I said, it's an action card. It's a moving forward card. So it could mean anything like that. Or like I said, it could be a message, or an emotional message coming to you. Doesn't necessarily mean romantic, but it's on an emotional level that will touch you in some way. Next card we have is a Temperance card. You want to stay in the flow with things. It's a card of balance. It's also about getting your feet wet for some reason. What else is going on with this card? It's also a card of patience as well. So you might have to deal with some kind of patience. But I feel more with you might have to be patient with maybe the message you receive, or the person, or a person. But other than that, it's telling you to kind of stay with the flow, go with the flow of things, go on the path of least resistance as well. But it is a card of balance, so you're gonna have to have some balance involved, balancing something out this week. Next card we have is the Three of Cups. Is again is an emotional card, but it's basically a card of celebration, so there'll be a reason to celebrate. It's also a card of connection as well, so you're emotionally connected with someone, or connecting with someone this week. This is about midweek, but like I say, the energy flows, so it doesn't necessarily mean this card fits as a Wednesday card. So just be aware of that. But it is a card of celebration, and a reason to celebrate or collaborate on an emotional level with someone as well. Okay. Next card we have is the Star card. This card is kind of like wishing upon a star, but it's also about having hope and faith that your wishes and dreams will come true. It is a very good card. I think your wishes and dreams might not come as fast as you want them to, but they are coming. So it's all about hope and faith. So having some kind of hope and faith. Again, it's a major arcana like the Temperance card. So you want to kind of pay close attention to that. Next card we have is the Emperor card. This is a card of like a father figure in your life. Someone who you go to for advice. Maybe some fatherly advice. What else is going on with this card? It's another major arcana. You want to pay close attention to this. But I just see this card as a father figure. You could be also portraying a father figure somehow this week. But it also could be like your boss, manager, supervisor, so on and so forth, that who rules almost like a father. So he has some kind of compassion in the way he rules, and gives out his duties, or her duties. Doesn't necessarily have to be a man. Or you could be feeling, or being in, could feel like you could be in a powerful position about the weekend as well. This is about a Friday, it's a Friday card, but like I said, energy flows. So you could be in a powerful position, or being a father figure to someone else. But again, it could be somebody who you go to for advice as well. But I feel you kind of being in that powerful mode, or feeling quite powerful, confident of yourself as well. You might have some confidence, and it's during the weekend, and it could follow or flow into with the Knight of Cups. So some kind of emotional thing. You know, there could be a date. You could be going on a date this weekend, because I also see the Knight of Cups as not just a message, but also like an invite, like an emotional invite. And it could be with friends, a friendly not date, but a friendly outing as well. So it kind of makes sense to me. And so feeling quite confident during the weekend. Next card we have is the King of Swords. Now this person rules more in the head than in the heart. This is a very logical person, but this is also a very blunt person as well. Very truthful, honest. And if you might be going to this person for advice as well, and you trust this person because they're so honest and truthful, even though it hurts. And or it could be, again, like your supervisor, or a supervisor, because you might have a supervisor and then you have a boss, and this could be more of the boss side of this, to where this is more logical, doesn't fool around, cuts through all the bull, and is very quite bossy. But this is also a person that can talk really well, knows how to communicate and use their words too. So you want to be aware of that. And there's some truth. This is like, if it's not a person, this is righteous energy coming through on the weekend as well. Very truthful, or you could be cutting through the bull somehow this weekend. So, you know, so anything like that. And this is, last card we have is the 10 of Swords. And don't be very worried when you see this card. It looks like, you know, you've been through some suffering and pain, but this is a card of completion, so it says no more of that. No more pain, no more suffering. You've been through enough, so now it's time to move on to the card after this. Okay, so just be aware of that. And this is at the ending of the weekend, but like I said, energy flows, so this could happen any part during the week for you, but it just says no more of that, and it's a good way to end the week, if I do say so myself. So let's kind of recap here. You could get an invite, you could get a message on an emotional level. It could be a person revealing some kind of their emotional side to them. Could be a knight in shining armor. What else is going on with that? It is an action card, emotionally moving forward. Could be another thing. Then you're going to have some patience and kind of go with the flow this week. And you may be getting your feet wet in something, trying something new as well. Then there's a reason to celebrate, a cause for celebration. This is about collaboration and connection, and it could be on any level as well. Could be getting together with friends and family for connecting that way. That's how I more see it, but a reason to celebrate nonetheless. Wishing upon a star, having some hope and faith that your wishes and dreams are coming true, and it says it will, it's just not at this time. You also are guided somehow. It could be some kind of it's all about balance and flow again, like it's saying in the Temperance card. So you have to have some balance and flow, but it's all about having and keeping your hope and your faith up for your future. And then you could be dealing with a father figure, or you could be kind of in the position of a father, being like a father figure for someone else. It could be someone that you go to for advice on fatherly advice, or just advice in general. But this is a ruler. And like I said, it could be a boss, a supervisor that you're dealing with who is more compassionate and does rule on a more compassionate level. But it could be you just feeling a bit more powerful. This is the weekend, and just feeling more confident, or having confidence in yourself during the weekend. And then it could be there could be righteous energy coming through for you during the weekend as well. Some truth may come in, or you're just cutting through the bull this weekend. Then again, it could be this is a person that rules more with the head than in the heart, can talk, can communicate very well, knows how to use his or her words. Then again, it could be your upper boss giving duties as well. So, or it could be somebody that you go to for advice, like I said, and you trust this person. They're so honest and truthful, even though it hurts, and you actually admire that, and you trust because you trust this person so much. And then we come to the 10, the last card, which is no more pain, no more suffering. You've come to a completion, and you're moving on to the next level, and a great way to end the week. So I thank you for watching. Very good cards, not too bad, not too bad. But again, I thank you for watching. I wish you a great week, and just remember, it takes two to tarot, and I bid you aloha.